The sun glinted off the gold embroidery on the young man's tunic. He fidgeted, impatient, in his father's opulent hall. Rich tapestries depicted scenes of bountiful harvests and joyous celebrations, a stark contrast to the restless energy simmering within him. "Father," he declared, his voice echoing in the vast chamber, "I want my inheritance." His father, a man etched with the wisdom of years, looked at him with a mixture of sadness and understanding. He sighed, and with a heavy heart, granted his son's request. The young man, Alara, barely registered his father's sorrow. He was consumed by a thirst for freedom, a yearning for a life beyond the confines of his family's wealth. His journey began amidst vibrant landscapes. Lush vineyards blurred into bustling cityscapes, the colors of his new life painting a vivid picture of carefree abandon. He reveled in the intoxicating freedom, spending his inheritance on lavish parties and fleeting pleasures. His companions were as fickle as the wind, their smiles as fleeting as the moment. He lived for the thrill, oblivious to the emptiness that gnawed at his soul. But the vibrant hues of his early days soon faded into a bleak monochrome. The money dwindled, his friends vanished, and the intoxicating freedom turned bitter. He found himself alone in a desolate land, scrounging for scraps. The harsh reality of his choices starkly reflected in the gaunt lines of his face and the tattered clothes that clung to him. One cold night, huddled amongst the swine, the weight of his actions crashed down upon him. He remembered the warmth of his father's home, the comfort of his family, the abundance he had so carelessly discarded. A wave of remorse washed over him, and a single, resolute thought emerged from the depths of his despair. He had to go home. His return was a pilgrimage of humility. His once proud gait was now heavy with repentance. As he approached his father's estate, he saw a familiar figure in the distance. It was his father, his eyes scanning the horizon with an almost unbearable hope. Before Alara could even speak, his father rushed towards him, embracing him in a hug that spoke volumes of unconditional love and forgiveness. The reunion was a silent symphony of emotions. Tears flowed freely, not of sorrow, but of redemption. There were no harsh words, no accusations, only the quiet comfort of a father's unwavering love. That evening, a joyous feast was held in his honor. He was clothed in a fine robe, a ring placed upon his finger, symbols of restoration and belonging. The prodigal son had returned, not just to a home, but to a family, bound together by an unbreakable bond of love and forgiveness. Ilara's story concluded not with a moralistic lecture, but with a quiet understanding. It was a testament to the transformative power of forgiveness, a gentle reminder of the enduring strength of family, and a beacon of hope for those who have made mistakes and yearn for a second chance.